They have no self-control. They'll be quick to go off. They don't know how to forgive. That person is so bitter. Don't get her talking about her cousin, what they did to her. Just steer the conversation. If the cousin, if Tina comes up on conversation, just walk away, girl, because she's gonna take you to Keisha and what she did to her. Hi, family. Welcome to another Truth and Love devotional. My name is Ludi. So happy to have you guys here. Today we are looking at Proverbs 27, verse 21. It's a very short one today. It says, "The refining pot is for silver and the furnace for gold, and a man is valued by what others say of him." I was reading this the other day, and the Lord just be snatching me up when it comes to his word. And I love how it says, a man is valued by what others say of him. And this can go twofold, right? Because we live in an age where everyone's on social media. Well, most everyone. My mom is even on social media, and my dad. So, yeah, if the old Haitian folks can figure it out, I can say everyone is on social media. And so there's a lot of people's opinions that can be out there. But the Bible says a man is valued by what others say of him. What is your reputation? What are you bringing forth? This is something that we talk to our son about. Your reputation goes ahead of you. Before people meet you, they hear about you. What is it that they hear about you? Do they hear that you have to walk around on eggshells with this person because they'll be quick to curse you out? They have no self-control. They'll be quick to go off. They don't know how to forgive. That person is so bitter. Don't get her talking about her cousin, what they did to her. Just steer the conversation. If the cousin, if Tina comes up on conversation, just walk away, girl, because she's going to take you to Keisha and what she did to her, and you'll never get out of there. What is going ahead of you in conversation? What do people say? Whenever I meet people and they're like, I heard so much about you, I'm always like, I hope it's good things, right? Because I hope that the things that are going ahead of me, what people have to say about me, are good things. And some of us, we're not thinking about that. We have, Woodson is 18. And so when it comes to him, I'm always like, I'm older than you. And, at this point, when you have teenagers, you're like the old folks and you're not cool. So your opinion kind of doesn't matter, apparently. But they do listen. I will say that there are things that he says that I'm like, oh, you do listen when I speak. It just appears that you're not listening. But we're always telling him, you can't control what people say about you, but you can control how you act. So even if you don't have a good reputation, even if you have been complicit in building up this persona about you where you're infamous, and infamy is when someone is infamous, it means that they're famous for something bad. At least that was what it meant at my day, but culture has changed a lot of things. Because you don't have a good character, you can start from today to change that. And I tell him, like, bro, like, even if people knew you to be the person that was that was angry or whatever, give them something different. That when they see you, they're like, I don't know why they said this about this person. They're not angry. They're like so kind and gentle. Like, I don't know why people think this about you. Like, and I've had conversations with people where it's like, I heard this before I met them, but this doesn't seem to be who they are. But something went ahead of them. And so I came in with an expectation to receive something, but I got something else, because sometimes you're just having a bad day and you might give someone, a wrong first impression. But continuing on, it's a building block. Like, what is the foundation of your life? What can people expect? What is the reputation that you have? What is going ahead of you? What do people say about you? There are people, some of you may not have gotten jobs because of what you did at your last job, because we know they call and they ask. You have people who you put as references. They're going to call that person and ask, is this person a good worker? Are they good at teamwork? Are they timely? Are they organized? What do people have to say about you? And there's something called a SWOT. I don't know if you guys have heard of SWOT. The S is your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, right? So if you're doing one personally, like, what are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? What are the opportunities for improvement? What are the threats? And what are, strengths SWOT. The threats. Yeah, that's the last one. What are the threats? What are the things that are standing against me? Right? Like, let me do a quick SWOT for you guys. What are my strengths? I would say one of my strengths is wisdom and kindness. What are my weaknesses? Weakness, time management, for sure. That is a weakness, for sure. Opportunities for improvement. I would say with working out, that is an opportunity because I've been doing it but been inconsistent. So that's an opportunity. What is a threat? A threat is, I would say something that is a threat to me is sometimes I can be too trusting of people, and that can become a threat. You have to be discerning of people. And I did a teaching on that. It was about discerning people. And so that could be a threat, because if you allow the wrong person in, and I did a teaching on Cora. Y'all got to listen to that one. I mean, you got to make sure you're not around the Corals, the Abirams, and the Dathans, because you might end up in a black hole. So that is a threat. So for you in your own life, do an assessment. Do a SWOT. Sit down. This is homework. And I want you guys to comment and let me know if you did the homework. If you did the SWOT, you could share it, or you could just say, Ludi, I did the SWOT. Do a SWOT for yourself. What are the things that are threatening? And it could be a specific area. Do a SWOT for your finances. Do a SWOT for your relationship. Do a SWOT for your marriage. Do a SWOT for your work. Do a SWOT for your health. Okay, this is homework I'm giving y'all, but the Lord is over here snatching my edges. So apparently I'm going to do the homework as well. Do a SWOT for the areas of your life so you know where to improve. What are the things that are going ahead of you? Because what you don't know is a thing that's destroying you. The Bible says that my people perish for lack of knowledge. It's a thing that you do not know that is causing your destruction. So be discerning of yourself. Be mindful of yourself. Don't allow culture to build you. Allow God to build you, that you would be a representation of him, one that he is pleased with on earth, and not just to please people that are like, oh yeah, you said that to them, but when you lose your job because you said that to them, they're not going to be there paying your bills. So while they might be clapping for you while you're acting a fool, when it comes time when you actually need it, they won't be there. So you have to be the one to make sure that the words that people speak about you, that your value is high because of the way that you live your life. All right. I love you guys. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and do the homework. I can't wait to read all your comments. Love y'all. Bye.